Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. So we got the update. There is a bunch of things going on. I want to go over it with you guys. Looks like magic brooms are still in Union Cross, so I think it's a permanent thing. I can probably stop saying that now, which I most likely won't. Just because how amazing it is to finally have magic brooms in the game. Now, we did get quite a bit. I saw that all the tweets that came out. We're going to start from the bottom. Union Cross with the past event medals. Guys, farm mode medals are back, and this is really good if they put the right medals. Okay, they look like they put the whole list again. Is there anything new? It doesn't look like it from just a quick glance. Halloween Sora and Christmas Sora. I don't think those they were there last time. That was there. That one was there. Flowery Young Sora, Young Riku, Young Kairi. That's new too. Alice and Cheshire Cat. I believe that was there last time too. Judy and Nick. Was Judy and Nick there too last time? I don't think so. I think those are all new. Let's go look at them through the list. Let's go to the medal list and I'll show you guys them personally. They came out a long time ago. Let's go from the lowest and let me see if I can find... Okay, Halloween Sora, 7,528 with the chips and a 2.3 multiplier for tier 3. So not super amazing, but definitely good enough for... story mode, and it possibly can help you guys, not possibly, it will help you guys out in proud mode as well. Definitely a good pick there. The other one was what? It was, oh, the other Sora is really good. I know that for sure. It's nothing like game breaking, but again, if you're new, these guys are pretty good. Christmas Sora, raise your strength and defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. So you have some general defense and you have some buffers. If you guys are super new and you don't have anything else and you can get carried through Union Cross, this can turn out really good for you as well. Classic Donald's, very good multiplier for a tier 3 and an older medal. Mine's boosted because I was there during that event, but it's still a very good medal. As for Judy and Nick, are they upright magic? Yes, and this came out a long time ago. Raises strength and defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. So just like the Christmas Sora, definitely utility medal. Cool to have just because they're old medals and a lot of people didn't get them. So just for collector wise, here you go. Here's a chance to get them. Alright, and the highlight of all these medals is Young Kairi right here, guys. This medal is amazing, and if you get extra attack on it, it can really help a lot of older players and newer players for sure. Raises strength and defense of all attributes by 1 tier for 1 turn. Now, that's actually really good because 1, you're buffing your medals, and 2, you're buffing your defense. So in 1 medal, you get all this utility. This is a really good medal to farm. Basically for everybody, this can be a really good medal. You honestly, for some quests where we were using like HPOs, sometimes we don't need that much defense and we're using like 2 HPOs or our HPO and a friend HPO, but then we attack the guy and it's too slow and he uses all his random attacks and kills us. So this is actually a good substitution instead of using a second HPO, or if you guys don't have an HPO yourself, really good attribute defense buffer as well, along raising your strength attributes up by 2 tiers of any of them. So it doesn't matter what Keyblade she sits on, she'll raise power, magic, or speed depending whatever medal you activate. So really good medal to farm, the highlight of this whole thing. So that's cool. I think that every time there's nothing going on, like a special Union Cross or anything, I really think that the Angry Adventurer should always be there so you guys can farm these medals. Alright, so it looks like for 30 minutes, we're going to get those hard bosses again. That gives a bunch of Union Cross coins. In that half an hour, if you have a proper team, you can clear all the boards in that half an hour, which really sucks that these times are very weird for a lot of people. We do got the 4 sets, Magic Mirrors, and the 1 Magic Broom board, which has 1 Magic Broom, better than none. And I'm really happy. And then this, guys. This right here, for 15 minutes only, rare medal drop rate up. Union Cross, Angry Adventurer, little... Oh man, this is actually really good, but honestly, again, it's all about that timing of doing this. If you can't be there, you miss out on a lot. But this is a quick way to get all of these. The Angry Adventurer will appear once a day for 15 minutes only as a Union Quest boss. Defeat the Angry Adventurer to obtain a rare pass event medal chosen at random. So I guess you still get the 1 medal. It says rare medal drop rate up. I haven't played it yet, so if you guys played already and you've seen this, well, obviously it's going to be once per day, so you probably haven't seen this yet. So we'll talk about it when it does happen. But for now, basically this guy, it looks like this small list right here, these will drop guaranteed. And out of this list, Sora, Riku, and Meow Wow, Very good medal. It's not as good as Majesty, but it is a very good medal if you are new to the game and you don't have anything. If you get a good trade on it, like plus 1000 or negative 60s, it can really help you. Besides that, Classic Donald, very good medal. Again, we went over that. So this small list right here for 15 minutes, you guys can farm a lot. You just got to have a good party, kill it fast, go in, out, and try to farm as much as you can. So it's nice that they added this, but let's see how it is for everybody else. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. I don't know why I closed that. Let's go back and let's go to the next thing. Let's see. We do have the close-handed daily event, raid events. So is it that one that we have to kill them and then the board comes? Ah, it is. It is. It's the one that we gotta... These are annoying times, and I apologize for everyone who has those weird times where they can't do this at all. Basically, if you can coordinate with your party one day, you can complete this in half an hour. I've seen it in... Not half an hour, sorry. You can complete it in that hour easily. It's just that if you don't have a good party and you don't have a good setup to like kill this guy really fast, you're gonna most likely miss out on this. Event boards will remain open after 30 minutes. That's okay, but like the times are just terrible. Hopefully you guys can do it. Honestly, this is worth it. 1400 jewels, you get them all in one day if you can pull it off. But besides that, this is probably the worst way to do this, I think, because of the time restriction. Just because of that time restriction is really bad. Besides that, it would be amazing. So yeah, it really sucks. It really does. Let's go to the next one. Hopefully you guys can do it. Best of luck. I honestly, the actual board itself, you don't need to complete the whole thing, so it doesn't take much to get the jewels. But again, those hours are what really kills it. So that's that. Weekly gem quest, which I will be putting up a guide. If you guys want to see me do it on my main account just for fun to see how much I can wipe the floor with this. My count is pretty much set. I'm actually really enjoying it. At the same time, I'm not, because when you become too strong in the game, it becomes too easy, and then it's just not as fun. And that's why I really like my free-to-play account, because my free-to-play account still makes me try out different setups, different medals, instead of just using the best all the time. So it's really good to have that free-to-play account and having a weaker setup, because it's just challenging. It's challenging again, and I really like games that are challenging. Anything that's easy just feels like a waste to me. So that is the weekly gem. It's going to be magic. Honestly, I'm happy they added this. I've been saying it every video. I hope they continue it, which they will. There's no hoping it's going to happen. More combo for VIP again. Everything you guys see here is obtainable inside the game itself, just with patience. The most important thing here is obviously the magic gems, speed gems, and power gems. They're harder to acquire, but they're in avatar boards. They're in weekly challenges for raid lux farming. They're everywhere. There are high score challenges. Now, obviously, competition and I guess time in lux farming is a different factor, but you can buy them for the gem pulls, avatar gem boards, and again, the other way is just normal avatar boards. You get one per board, and there's other ways as well. But so everything here is technically obtainable. It's just that this is to save you time. If you're a very busy person, this quest is amazing right here. The level up skills, you can get experience and evolve medals. You do this once, you're set. If you're new to the channel or new to the game in general, that's a really good quest if you're planning to spend money. But again, personally for me, I don't spend the money unless it's a VIP with 4,400 jewels and a spotlight medal, like the Plain Land Sora, Plain Land, with the ones we just got, the Lion King Sora, the Kiara 11, all that, guys. Those are the times to buy these VIPs. Very good VIP during that time. Anything else is just, again, to save time, or if you guys support the game every week, that's a good thing too. And also, as you guys can see right there, it says 0 AP campaign, so that means we can farm as much as we want. If you guys haven't completed proud mode yet, I know 160 is really hard. We'll talk about it as soon as we figure it out, or I haven't figured it out because I haven't done it yet. I just haven't had time. If you just noticed, past 2 days, I didn't upload any videos. I was working till late, long shifts, and then today, technically yesterday, now that this video's up, it was my dad's birthday, so I went up to my parents' house and we celebrated my dad's birthday. But yeah, 0 AP, very good, guys. Do what you guys can, all of it right away. Let's just check exactly how long 0 AP is here for. Also, during the above campaign period, all quests and raid bosses will be upheld for 0 AP. So it's only here for a week, which is good. That's good enough for me. 1 week is more than enough to do a lot of stuff. If I read that right, guys. If I read that right, I believe it says for above, also during the above campaign period, which I guess it's this right here, guys. Yeah, 1 week. 1 week and 0 AP. Go crazy. So Axel Art EX is probably going to go along with the high score challenge. So we're going to look at that first. Now, a lot of you guys say this is obsolete, it's not as good anymore. It's a good medal. It's an EX medal. It's really good. If you get it, you're not going to regret it. You're not going to be like, oh, well, that's going to the garbage. I'm going to throw it to the side. No. Axel EX, I have that personally on this account, and it carried me up to round 500 in Coliseum easily without any problem, and I don't have any traits on it. If I had traits, if I had extra attack, Axel EX would be viable for the longest time, guys. A 6 speed up and a 6 speed defense down on the enemy would be incredible, but I didn't pull more than one. This is what it looks like fully maxed out. I do have the attack boost 4 max on it. I used Nominate to copy it, and obviously I copied my Tifa and Aerith for that perfect general defense down, so it's a really, really good setup. But EX medals, guys, they're not worth chasing, and it's definitely not worth chasing an older EX medal because, again, I'm not saying Axel EX is bad, but he got replaced so fast. I could only make up to tier, it was tier 14 round 500 with this setup. Obviously, I can change the setup up and make it a little bit better so I can go a little further, especially with the pet system now. This was before the pet system, but ever since I pulled Roxas EX, I pretty much stopped using Axel EX because Roxas EX on the Dark Gnaw being copied by an HD Xion has ruined Coliseum for me. Like, I'm in tier 15 and like another 80 rounds or something like that. So the new EX medals really do outclass the old EX medals, especially because the new ones are tier 6, so more multiplier bonus, and if you ever get more copies, you get 3 traits, but there's the difficulty of getting it. But as well, a lot of buts, this is not guaranteed. It's not a mercy pull, so it's chasing for an EX that's older. Not bad because its utility is amazing and its attack is still good. It's just a little bit older. It's just like the Skills to Thrill deal when I used to talk about it. It's putting out it's putting the old on sale so they can bring in the new. So they're really trying to push older medals that had huge value when they came out and try to see if they can get more jewels out of you, or for people who want to get this medal for their collection. So it kind of works in 2 ways, but honestly, for everybody, save your jewels. The new EX medals coming out are going to complement the ones that just came out as well, and after that there's even more powerful medals. So just around the corner, we're going to be seeing an increase in power, especially because we are new to tier 6s right now. We're about to get a lot of good tier 6 medals that, you know what, Final Boss Xion, I don't know why I didn't say this from starting. Final Boss Xion is a huge example of how Axel EX is not as good as it used to be. When you take away the utility, Xion, Final Boss Xion, she hits so much harder than this Axel, just because she's a tier 6 and her multiplier is so much higher. It's a big difference, guys. And when you do go for stuff like utility, general defense down is really good in Coliseum. So Final Boss Xion already kind of replaces this Axel EX. Again, utility wise, a little bit different. They're both valuable. They both can be used on the same Keyblade. Lots of value. It's just that if you're going for that big hit, Final Boss Xion is a better choice, especially because your other medals can kind of replicate what this Axel does, especially if you guys have Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora EX, 2 up, 2 down for speed, and then you just copy that, that's 4 up, 4 down, and then you have some general defense down with your Xion and copy it with an HD Xion. So you guys, all my videos I show you guys setups. Now let's go check out that high score challenge. So the high score challenge is Illustrated Donald B, and let me just go find my little cutout real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I got my image ready. Here we go. Illustrated Donald B, guys. This is what he does. He's one of the strongest random attack medals in the game. And deals 11 extremely powerful hits, raises magic base strength by 5 tiers for 1 turn, and it has a max multiplier of 17.92. An upright magic, amazing spots on so many Keyblades. And again, his SP cost is only 3. Amazing, guys. It's a tier 6. This medal is absolutely a beast. And I know I talked about other medals being really good, but guys, a 17.92 multiplier. This Donald is powerful, and also just the Donald looks really good. It's a little blurry on this. This is from website that I use, KHUX Tracker. It shows you a lot of stuff. You guys can pre-make keyblades. Go check it out. It's really good. But yeah, this metal is beautiful. Looks priceless. I love Donald's expression, and such a heavy hitter, 17.92. But let's go look at what the percentage metals are. And of course, Axel is going to be a 21% metal, of course. But with that being said, if you did pull from the Lingering Will banner, which was a falling price deal, which is a really good banner as well, it guaranteed tier 6s and all that. Not guaranteed, but guaranteed tier 5s or tier 6s. And it had these 3 amazing medals. So it's good to see these medals carry over. You do have that Pride Land, not Pride, sorry, it's King's Roar. King's Roar, again, the medal's not worth chasing for. But if you did pull for it for some reason, you got 40%. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are just going to use a bunch of Final Boss Xions. If you guys got yourself one of those HD Xion EXs, Taika, don't put them together yet. If you guys kept everything separate, you're pretty much set. Lots of percentages. And I'm going to go check it out real quick with you guys just to go see what the score is. I'm not going to do a run through. This video is long enough. I like to make these updates and do my run through afterwards. Hopefully to help you guys get the actual medal itself. And there is no other medal. They used to do 2 medals. Now they only do the 1 main medal. I used to like the other medal because you can only... A lot of people could only make a certain score, but they would get a free medal. And sometimes that medal turned out really good. Now it's always just the 1 medal. But we need a score of 6 million. I believe that's 6 million. Yeah, it is. So we need a score of 6 million to get them. And again, the percentages are there. A lot of people did pull these EX medals. A lot of people do have Final Boss Xion. If you guys pulled Final Boss Xion yourselves, you do have yourself a beautiful heavy hitter single attack. You just need to have the pulls. There is no VIP this time, so people who throw money into the game just to get the VIPs are no longer able to do that. For this high score challenge, I don't know if they took it away or if they're going to bring it back. They did lower the percentage last time, so maybe they're just going to lower the percentage or just totally take it out. I don't see them taking it out because it is an income. It is a way to get money. So I don't know. We'll see what they do with that. But for now, this is just straight luck and straight pulls. You pull, you do your high score challenge, you perfect L method, and see if you can get the score to get everything or even top 5,000 or better. So I'll be making my guide on this soon to help you guys get that score of 6 million. Hopefully get one of these medals. Even if you don't get to gilt it, again, it raises magic by 5. By 5, guys. That is a huge buffer. Very, very good buffer, and also good for Proud Mode. If you get yourself 2, do not put them together because Proud Mode does require a lot of times where it says only random medals allowed, and that's going to make a big difference if you can have 2 of them on your Keyblade. And of course, guys, there's one more thing I want to talk about. Let's go back into rewards real quick. And not rewards, sorry, rankings. Let's go to rankings and let's go to the rewards for rankings. They finally did it. It's not exactly what we want, but because these are tier 6s, top 1,000 will be able to get full traits. You get 2 for getting the score and another 2 here. 1 with no orbs and 1 pre-orb with 4. So what does that mean? All 3 traits. We have 3 trait rolls now, which is absolutely amazing. This is what I wanted for so long. I wanted more than this. I wanted all the medals to be separate, like they used to do a long time ago. You get all these copies, and you had chances of re-rolling the guild over and over and over. Then they stopped doing that, I think around Maleficent A? I believe it was Maleficent A. It was a Maleficent that was for a high score challenge. That's when they stopped doing it, if memory serves me well. But yeah, I'm excited they brought it back. They brought it back because people were complaining a tier 6 and we can't fill up all 3 trait slots. What are you guys going to do about that? There we go. Really, really good, guys. I'm happy for that. So more of a reason to try to go for this, because this illustrated Donald B is basically Lingering Will. Yeah, it's basically Lingering Will with the multiplier and everything, but for magic. As you guys can see right here, Lingering Will, a 5.90 for a tier 5 though. That's the difference. This one's a tier 5, that one's a tier 6, but it does exactly what the utility is. Raises speed strength by 5 tiers for the 1 turn. Illustrated Donald B does it for magic. But we do get to do those 3 trait slots where this guy only has 2, so going for illustrated Donald B is going to be absolutely amazing if you can make top 1,000. So competition is going to be fierce in this one. So That's it for this update. I don't think I missed anything. I don't see anything hidden. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Just going to read the notices, and that's it, guys. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.